welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews, and welcome back to another video from Northern Ontario. And as you can see, it's windy, so bear with me. Today's video is going to be all about this Vosker V150 security camera. And after all the things I've done to this camera, it's now bulletproof and I approve it. So let's start from the beginning. Let's take a look and see what this new security camera looks like now. Well, there's the security camera right there, and as you can see, I've got a wire coming from the security camera. It's a charge cable, and it's something that I had to investigate and figure out myself, but that there runs completely not off the lithium battery that came with it. It's running independently. I'm going to show you how it's run, but all it is a micro USB cable plugged into the bottom, and then I got it going inside the shop. So let's go in the shop, let's take a look and see how this is all wired up. Okay, so the lighting's not the best here, so you got to bear with me. But here's the cable that comes in from outside that goes directly to the Vosker V150 camera. This here is my cell phone signal booster. So I got that hooked up as well to make sure that the camera gets a good cellular feed. And so it comes along here, and this is the signal booster, and it's running off of this 5-volt buck transformer that takes it from 12 volt down to 5 volt. And this is my 12 volt feed. So I've got one feed going to power this one, and then I tapped into right here to another feed that comes over and taps into this. Now I showed how I built this last 6 months ago, I believe. And so I got a switch on it there, an off and an on. And I actually thought that the camera would power itself off of the battery when this was in the off position, but no, the camera died after a week. So when you got this plugged into the Vosker V150 and it's providing, see how you got a 5 volt and a 12 volt. So when this goes into here, 12 volt going in, 5 volt coming out, goes directly to the camera. So when you've got this off, it drains down the battery and nothing will charge that battery up. You have to actually, once you plug it into the bottom of the camera with the micro USB, you have to leave this powered on. And you know, I thought maybe I could just have this powered on in the fall to the spring, because the camera kept going dead over the winter time when it was cold. The snow would sit on top of the solar panel, block out all the light, and it would die on you. So now I just got to keep this powered all the time, and it draws less than a half an amp, which is fine for my system. So I'll show you what's going on here. This is my system here, and I've got it running off of these leads here, which is not going through the power inverter. This is a 4,000 watt power inverter. I don't have the power inverter on at all. All I've got is the steady charge coming through here, so 13.1. So now I'm using the auxiliary line on my charge controller, and I've got one battery here and I got another one inside. So I got 2 deep cycle batteries, which is more than enough that I need just to power my signal booster and the cellular Vosker camera. So let's go outside and let's take a look at the setup that I have. I've showed it in the past, but a lot of people are going to be curious. But the line comes in for the cell phone signal booster, comes out through there. Now let's go outside. So this is it here. That's my little bit of a stand that I made for it on the pole. And there it is right there. And that's on 24/7. This has been operating well over a year now. And it's a terrific rig. It doesn't break down, it just keeps on going. And I like it. And I think they're all pretty reliable. just got to point it in the direction of your cell tower. So when I first got this Vosker camera, well, you know what, I wasn't very impressed at all. I mean, 2 years in a row it goes down in the wintertime. What's the sense of having a security camera that gets snow on top of it and just crashes, right? Now it's bulletproof. Once you get the cell reception up top notch, and of course I showed you my cell tower that I made and everything, well, I'm getting 4 and 5 bars consistently, and the thing works flawlessly. And then when I added the auxiliary power to the USB port on the bottom of the camera itself, now I'm giving it a thumbs up. Only because I did it myself. I mean, I'm not too sure if Vosker even provides anything like this. I know they have like an auxiliary solar panel, but I don't want to have to deal with that when it gets cold. You know, they drop down. And of course, I can't help it if, you know, like I've got all kinds of animals out here. I got moose and deer and everything else, you know, that are out in front of the camera. I'll show you some pictures here. You want to see some pictures? I'll show you some pictures of the animals out front here. And of course, when they come in at nighttime, well, it draws the camera battery down. You know, you can't pick and choose what pictures that you want to have taken, right? Okay, so let's just take a look at some pictures here. And the first picture here is when the beginning of the season, when it's just starting to snow out in the fall. Then you can see a little more snow starting up here. And this would be in December. And of course, get a little more. And it gets colder as the days go on. And now we get a lot more snow. This is about the 18th of December. And this is near almost the end of December. And yeah, we got a little gathering of moose there on my front lawn. And then we've got some more moose. Now when the camera takes pictures at nighttime, it really draws down the battery. And so I never got any more pictures after this day because it got really cold. The snow sat on top of the camera for too long. And after taking a couple of these nighttime pictures, well, the camera just shut down until March. So now it's bulletproof. So I'm thinking I changed my mind in this. I was pretty hard on Vosker for a while there, but when you want something done, you got to do it yourself and figure it out yourself. I mean, for most people, they'd be more than happy if they live in a climate where it doesn't get really cold or a lot of snow. But when you got snow sitting on top of that solar panel for about a month, nothing's going to be charged. So thanks for joining me here today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Come back again. If you haven't seen this channel before, consider subscribing and see some interesting things that I do every week. Cheers.